Hello everyone, my name is Noelle. I am a physiotherapist and Pilates instructor, and today I'm going to walk you through a 15-minute at-home beginner-friendly Pilates class. We're going to start by bringing our attention to our breathing. So lying flat on your back, I want you to place both hands either side of your rib cage, and we're going to start by taking a nice big deep breath in through the nose, then pursing the lips and blowing out through your mouth. Alright, so in through the nose, out through the mouth. Well done. Alright, when we're doing our exercise today, I want you to practice syncing your breathing to your movement. So think of breathing out on the hardest part. Alright, we're going to try sync this with some pelvic tilts. So we're going to place both hands either side of our pelvis. We're going to arch our lower back away from the mat, then lowering it the whole way down to flatten that lower back onto the mat. Alright, so I want you to take a breath in when you arch that pelvis up. Taking a breath out as you arch that spine the whole way till you're flat against that mat. Well done. If you're brand new to Pilates, don't worry. It can take a little bit of coordination to get used to syncing the breath to the exercise, but it will come with time. Alright, crawling each foot to the very edge of our mat, we're going to go straight into some windshield wipers. So slowly lowering one knee at a time all the way down to the mat if you can. If you can't get that full range of motion, don't worry, just go as far as you can till you feel that stretch. So just warming up with some mobility, getting those hips nice and mobile. One leg at a time, lowering and alternating. Well done. Keep it going. Last one, all the way down, and then we're going to bring both legs back into center. So sticking those feet, those knees all the way together, and then we're going to slowly let them fall all the way to the side. Excellent. And over to the other side. Well done. Alright, going to move through a few of these here, so don't be afraid to let that lower spine rotate all the way up. You're trying to get as much movement into that spine as you can. Right, we want to be nice and mobile before going into our exercises. Alright. We're going to go into some glute bridges here, but I want you to focus on peeling the spine all the way off the ground. Alright, so we're going to move one vertebrae at a time here. So start at your lowest part of your back. We're going to slowly tilt that pelvis up, peeling one vertebrae at a time till you get to the top, squeezing those glutes, and then lowering all the way down opposite direction. Think of Velcro peeling off and then lowering all the way back down. Well done. We're going to go for a few more here, all the way up. Squeeze all the way down. Well done. Going into that peeling motion. Think of our pelvic tilts earlier. You're tilting that pelvis up as we're lifting up, tilting it back down as we're peeling all the way back down. Perfect. Well done. All right, we're going to go into a little core series here. So in the same position, we're going to start with what's called hundreds, lifting that chest off of the mat, hands by our sides, pumping up and down. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing down. Well done. Take a little breath in, out and up, going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Well done. Taking a big deep breath in, breathing out, and going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to lower all the way down. Really good. Getting that core nice and warmed up. Okay. So next part we're going to go into is some leg lifts and lowers. So in that same position, we're going to bring one leg up into tabletop at a time. So tabletop just means 90 degrees at the knees, 90 degrees at the hips. So we're going to swap and alternate between each leg, slowly lifting up. As you lift one leg, you're going to squeeze in at your core. So think of bringing that belly button all the way back to your spine. We really want to activate that core as we're lifting one leg at a time. Excellent. All the way up, squeezing in at the core, lowering down. Up, squeeze, lower, down. Well done, you're doing really well. Good. Keep it lifting and lowering. All right, if that felt okay, we're going to do a little bit of a progression of that. So lifting both legs into tabletop. We're going to slowly lower one leg at a time, but keeping that opposite leg in the air. So I want you to maintain that 90 degrees at the knees, 90 degrees at the hips. And we're swapping between each leg, slowly lowering it down, tapping that toe into the ground, and bringing it back in. And you'll really feel this into your core. So I want you to really pull in at the core as you're lowering each leg. Well done. Going for a few more. Almost there. Really good. Okay, and lower. Well done. Well done. Coming all the way over onto your side. So we're going to go into a little side series. So we're going to scoot all the way back. So our left arm is supporting us. Make sure your elbow is directly under your shoulder if you can. We're going to scoot those knees back. Make sure there's a straight line between your shoulder, hip and knee. And then we're going to place that opposite hand on our hip and we're just lifting and lowering. So remembering our breathing, we're going to breathe out in the hard part. So as you lift that hip off of the mat, you're breathing out. As you're lowering down, you're breathing in. Good. All the way up and down. And again, we're keeping that core nice and strong. So squeezing in at that core as you're lifting, relaxing as you're lowering down. Good. Well done. All right, we're going to go into some thread the needles here to get some back rotation. So we're going to loop that hand all the way down through that little gap and then lifting all the way up, following our gaze to our hand. So looking all the way up as that hand comes up, following it all the way through as it's coming down. Good job. So don't be afraid of the rotation here. Getting that movement through the spine as low as you can. Well done. Good. Okay. All right, we're going to go into some glute work for this next part. So I want you to come all the way down so that lower hand is going to support your head and we're going to scooch those legs all the way forward. Make sure that your hips are stacked on top of each other and we're going in for some clams. So lifting and lowering, keeping those feet glued together and making sure that the hip isn't tilting forward or back. Remembering to breathe out in the hard part, so it'll help with your pacing too. So breathe out as you lift that leg up, in as you lower it down. Really good, squeezing that glute when you get to the top. Well done. Lifting and lowering. This really tires out the glutes. It's really good. Excellent. All right, so lengthening that top leg, we're going to go into some circles here. So I want you to still make sure that those hips are stacked on top of each other. All right. Doesn't really matter where that top hand is sitting. If you need more support, you can lower it down onto the mat. If you feel like you're tilting either side. Well done. All right, next part, we're just going to lift and lower with that long lever leg. Good, that's 2. Let's go for 10. 3, well done, squeezing the glute. 4, excellent, tapping that toe down. 5, good, halfway there. 6, keep it going. 7, well done. 8, last 2 left, you're almost there. 9, last one, big one now, don't give up yet. 10, excellent, lowering down. Really good work, guys. I know it's a beginner class, but that's always a good burner. All right, coming right up into kneeling, I want you to place one leg in long position so that all the pressure is onto one knee. All right, we're going to place both hands into a prayer position and we're dipping all the way down and coming back up. This is going to be really good for our obliques. All right, so we're just dipping all the way down and coming back up. Well done. Really good. Excellent. All right, adding in some arm openers. So opening, closing, and back up. So dipping down, arms go wide, bringing them back into that prayer position and up. Really good. Down, out, in, and up. Down, out, in, and up. Really good. Making sure you're keeping that pace. Down, out, in, and up. Really good. Excellent. Okay, you know what's coming for the rest of the class now? We just need to do it in reverse. So scooching over to that other side, we're going to start with those dips. So hands together, dipping down. Excellent. Try not to rotate too much to the spine here. Really good. Squeezing in at that core still. All the way down and up. Down and up. Excellent. We're going to add in those arms all the way out. In and up. Dipping. Arms open. Back in and up. Down. Out. In and up. Well done. Keep going. Down. Out. In. Up. Excellent. Down. Out. In and up. Doing really well. Last few here. Excellent. Good. And done. Well done. All right, coming right down back onto the mat. We're going to go into that side plank series. So bringing those knees all the way back, straight line between shoulder, hip and knee, shoulder over elbow. Well done. Hand on the hip, lifting up and lowering. Up and down. Now again, if you need a little bit of extra support, you can put that top hand down onto the mat, only if you feel a bit unbalanced. All right, so really squeezing in those obliques. Excellent. And down. Lift and lower. Good. Well done. Keep it going. Well done. Okay, almost there. All the way up and down. All right, going into those thread the needles. So lifting the hand all the way up, bringing it down and looping through that little gap. Bringing your gaze the whole way with your hand. So as you're bringing that hand up, eyes are following. As it's coming down, still following. All right, last three. We're going to loop all the way down, following that gaze all the way up. Well done, that's one. Excellent, two. Last one, all the way down. Three, good job. All right, lowering that hand down. We're going to come right down onto the mat so that bottom hand is supporting our head. We're going to bring those knees forward, feet staying glued together, hips stacked on top of each other. You can place the hand on the hip or onto the mat, whatever you feel more comfortable with. Going into those clams. All right, lifting that top knee, lowering down. Right, remembering to sync our breathing. Breathing out as you lift that top leg up. Breathing in as you're lowering it down. Well done. Good. Lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. Well done. This really tires out the glutes. Excellent. Lifting and lowering. Well done. Okay. We're going to bring that top leg out, pointing the toes, coming into some small little circles. Round and round. If you find that you're a person that cramps easily, don't worry about pointing the toes. Whatever position feels comfortable. If pointing the toes is too much, just leave them as they are. Flex the foot, whatever's comfortable. It's the glutes we're working here, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, going into those lifts and lowers on that long lever leg. So making sure you're nice and straight. You can point the toes if it's comfortable, lifting and lowering, squeezing that glute at the top when you get all the way to the top, slowly guiding the foot all the way down. So this is a nice slow movement. Try to pace with me if you can. So make sure you're not going too fast. If we go too fast, we won't feel the full burn that we want to feel. Really good, guys. Almost there. Well done. Tapping that toe down, lifting all the way up. Excellent. All right, good job. Okay, we're going to come into our little cool down now. So you've done the hardest part. We always want to make sure that we cool down with some nice gentle stretching. So first one we want to come into, feet together, hands on top of the feet if we can, and we're rolling that spine down. So we want to feel the stretch right into those inner thighs. You might feel a little bit into the glutes. Now you can make this as hard or as easy as you like. You can bring those feet all the way out, or you can bring them nice and close to the body if you want more of a stretch. Well done, holding it there. Excellent. Keep holding. Well done. All right, coming right up. We're going to roll all the way down so that we're lying flat onto our back. We're going to stretch out those glutes. We did a lot of glute work today, so making sure that they don't get stiff or sore tomorrow. We're going to bring it right up into a glute stretch, holding and keeping that breath nice and easy. So making sure you're not holding your breath, taking some nice big deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth here. Well done. Okay, swapping sides. We're going to place the opposite leg over onto that other knee and bringing it nice and close to our body if we can. If you can't do this, just leave that leg resting on the ground. It's whatever feels comfortable for you. So if it feels like too much of a stretch to lift that leg, just leave it resting. It's no big deal. Well done. Not forgetting to breathe here. No holding the breath if we can. Excellent. Well done. When we're stretching, we want to do our static stretches when we're at our cool down. If you notice, we would have done some mobility work at the start, so that we're making sure we're moving through the stretches to begin with, and then holding the stretches at the end. All right, coming right down onto our knees. I want you to place either knee as far as you can to the edge of our mat, and we're leaning right down into a child's pose and holding it here, resting the forehead on the mat if you can, or just trying to get as low as you can. You don't have to come down as low as I am. Depends on the mobility of our hips, how tall we are. A couple of factors play into it. All right. Bringing those hands all the way to the side, leaning into that opposite side, and just holding. Good job. All right. Coming over onto that other side, as far as you can out to that side, and leaning right down into it. Again, just as much as you can. We want to feel that stretch, but we don't want to feel pain. Excellent. Almost there. All right, coming all the way up. I always want to finish my classes with some deep breathing. I'm going to go into some belly breathing here. So I want you to place one hand right onto the chest, one hand onto the belly, and we're going to take a nice big deep breath to finish, trying to breathe into that hand that's resting on our belly. All right, big deep breath in and then blowing out through the mouth. So you're trying to get that hand to fill and then lower. Well done. Last couple of breaths, all the way in as deep as you can, all the way out. All right, guys, well done. You are done for today. You've done your 15-minute Pilates. Really good job. Hope to see you all again. Thank you.